Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're going to look at a beer that was sent to me by the one, the only Gregory. Thank you very much, Gregory. Let's let the hair out, eh? This one has a better color palette than the last one, so I'm just looking to see if there is an ABV on the thing itself. Yeah, right there. So the ABV of this one should have been right there. Okay, it was. It just, I couldn't read it. Anyway, this is from Rorschach. Rorschach. I can't even pretend to. I don't know. It's from Toronto. It's from that brewery. This is one of their Decadence series. Their Decadence series is their stouts. This is a chocolate milk stout, but this Decadence series beer is their maple and coffee at 7% ABV. Yeah, second beer I've ever had by them. So thank you again. Now, Greg told me we're trying not to move so that we don't destroy the meniscus that formed. I'm trying not to move so I don't destroy the meniscus that formed. When I stopped pouring that, the head just kept rising. So yeah, let's just put the beer down for now. Let's look at the beer. That head looks amazing. Look at how thick the bubbles are. Look at how many beautiful tunnels are created, all that type of stuff. It looks great. It sounds great. It's black as the black blood of the earth. The head is fucking mocha colored. It has a nice snap, crackle, pop. It looks really good in the Guinness glass, I'll give you that. More head than I expected from a 7% alcohol beer that was not poured too vigorously. The head is dissipating, so that there is that. Just like in my first marriage, the head dissipated pretty quickly. So this is coffee and maple. Out of the glass, I get a lot of maple, I get a lot of sweetness. Out of the can, I get the coffee, I get dark chocolate, and I get some nice roasted notes. Between the two, they both smell like a very good beer. 7% alcohol. Now, what I was told is that their base beer is really good and that the flavored ones are just really, really sweet, is what I was warned about. Sometimes I like a good dessert beer, so I am still intrigued. And the flavors were nice. They had like a Black Forest cake. They had this one, and I think the other one was Almond Joy. So I mean, I was really intrigued by these stouts. Just time to try it, eh? Cheers. Okay, so two things. It is really sweet to the point where if you drank more than one of these, you may wake up with a horrendous hangover the next day. What the fuck type of bug is that? Well, it's dead. That's all that matters. Move to the Arctic? Yeah, find bugs you never knew existed. Okay, so it is very, very sweet. Second thing is, it tastes amazing. You taste maple syrup. You taste coffee. There is a dark roastiness. There is some dark chocolate. I do think the sweetness unbalances it a little bit. Because it's almost as if there's a fight going on in your mouth. That there's two beers fighting inside your mouth. There is this maple coffee beer, and then there's this beautiful stout underlying flavor that is combating that. Because the dessert beer side of this is really, really good. The maple coffee is very good. It mixes so well. And then as soon as that sweetness fades, you're left with this charred wood, dark chocolate, more coffee. Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stout. And it does say chocolate milk stout on the can. I don't know if there is lactose in this or not, but it does kind of have that milk stout kind of flavor as well. It has that just odd sweetness right down the center. All in all, this is two very good beers mixed together. And I'm not 100% sure they mix together in a great way. Again, two great beers, and it's 7% alcohol. This is a very, very dangerous beer because you would not know this is a 7% alcohol beer. This tastes like a 5% alcohol stout. It doesn't have an alcohol warming. It doesn't have an alcohol burn. There's still that woody, burnt, charred flavor on the back of my palate, and I actually really enjoy that. It gives sticky lips. It does everything you kind of want it to do. The only thing is, it is really legitimately two beers fighting against each other. I don't fully like that, to be honest. I don't like that it's two beers fighting against each other. I would like it to either be full-on dessert beer, much like, say, like Southern Tier's Warlock or Southern Tier's Pum King or anything like that. Like, those were beers that were just super sweet but worked, and they rounded out with other flavors that worked. Or if this was just the stout, because the stout really works too. I can taste the two differences perfectly, and it just boggles my mind that they're mixed together in this way. Out of 10 on this beer, see, when I smelt this beer, I thought it was, and I looked at this beer, I thought it was going to get a 9 or a 10, and I can't give it that. It does have sticky lips. The taste is fine, but like I said, it just goes from this super sweet thing, and then it drops into this very charred, bitter stout. I mean, you'd think that would actually work to a point where it would be a balanced beer, because you do have the super sweet and you have that bitter, burnt, charred flavor, and they should balance out. But it's like this, and then it's like this. Because a balance would be you'd actually get both the flavors together, but you don't. It's all the sweet, and then as soon as that fades away, it's all the burnt. It's a good beer. I'm going to give this a 2 mark, right? I'm going to say, I'm going to give it a 7.75 as an overall thing. And personal enjoyment, I'm going to give it a 6 because I think it is too sweet for me to enjoy too much. And I think if this is what the other two are like, they're super, super sweet on the forefront and then they fade into that other flavor, I'm not going to be 100% sold on them because that's not something I'm really enjoying. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you again, Greg. Bye-bye.